Good morning, everyone. Today, I just want to check out how I can use Claude Code in Zed. I've been following Zed for a while, and I think they're a really good editor. It's just that they were missing quite a few features that I was previously using, like a debugger. They didn't have that. I don't know if they have it now. They probably do, but I don't need it anymore. I I I have what should I say? I have given up on using debugger and I'm just using console log now. It's terrible, but you know, it is what it is. Also, I'm just checking if my camera is all good. Everything is looking good. So yeah, they released Claude Code integration, and I'm just looking through the documentation here and seeing what exactly they added. And the reason why I'm looking into this is because I'm not 100% happy with like my Windsurf integration. Like I don't like using VS Code, but the thing with VS Code is that it has all the extensions, all the support, all the nice little bells and whistles. Like if I happen to need them at any given point in time, I know it works there, but Zed doesn't really have that. So that's kind of what have been like keeping me away from using Zed. The other thing is that I actually really like Zed because how fast it is, and because I use Vim Motion, it works really well in Zed. I know I should probably just use NeoVim, but like that takes so much time to set up. I feel like Zed's like the in between, there's like NeoVim, there's like VS Code, and Zed's like right here. So that's why I'm looking to Zed. And now that I use Claude Code, like I barely ever use tab completion now, because I just usually either just know exactly what I'm doing, or I just have Claude Code write the code for me. So yeah, let's see, they have a define custom workflow. Okay, with Claude Code's custom slash commands for most common development tasks. So is this, I'm guessing this is like a built-in Claude Code kind of thing. Review approved granular changes, multi-buffer, okay. Define custom workflow, yeah, that's fine. Claude Code has, okay, that's just explaining about built with ACP, rather than creating a tightly coupled integration specific to Claude Code. We built this integration using Agent Client Protocol. We launched ACP as our standard for connecting AI agents with any compatible editor. We built an adapter that wraps Claude Code's SDK and translate its interactions into ACP JSON RCP file. I wonder, is this like, I know I'm continuously going off tangent here, but like I just want to know if this, I can use this. Get started with, oh, is this like an actual thing I can use? AI, okay, let's see. ACP standardized communication between code editors, IDE's text editor, and coding agents. Okay, the protocol is still under development. Yeah. Why ACP? AI coding agents and editors are tightly coupled, but interoperability isn't the default. Each editor must build custom integration for every agent they want to support, and agents must implement editor-specific APIs to reach users. Yeah, so this is just explaining that. Overview, ACP assumes that user primarily in the editor and wants to reach out and use agents to assist them with specific tasks. Okay, agents run as sub-processes of the code editor, okay, and communicate using JSON RPC over standard I/O, okay. The protocol reuses the JSON representation used in MCP where possible, but includes custom types for useful agentic coding, UX elements, like displaying diffs. All right, okay. This seems interesting. I wonder if they actually open source this? No, I think this is just like a initialization. Right. I don't think they actually, I can't use this, but it's good to know they have documentation on it for just understanding how all this works. Oh, they do. NPM package implementation of both side agent that you can use to build your own agent server or client. Oh, interesting. Oh, but this is for building agent server client. Depending on what kind of tool you're building, you'll need to use either agent side connection class or client side connection class to establish communication with ACP counterpart. Okay, you can find example implementation on both main repository. These can run from your terminal or from ACP client like Zed, making them great starting point for your own integration. Okay, well, I am totally getting off tangent, but I am kind of interested in this. Starting, okay, to understand. Okay, I'm getting off topic, but that's good to know. That's something that I might want to look into. But moving on, we are open sourcing Claude Code adapter under Apache license, making it freely available for any editors that's adopted ACP to use. Okay, cool. Okay, bring any agent to Zed. Right. Any agent to Zed, NeoVim. Oh, interesting. Interesting. This beta delivers as much core Claude Code functionality as possible via the SDK. We're adding features like plan mode in the coming days and more advanced capabilities as Anthropic expands SDK support. For example, many built-in / commands are not yet supported by the SDK. It's interesting that they're using SDK because technically you can just use, yeah, interesting. Building an agent, we want to help you integrate with Zed. Reach out for questions. Want more Claude Code features? Join. Okay. Ready to contribute. Okay, cool. Let's look at the actual agent here. Okay. One thing I don't like about Zed already that I've been using it is, as you can see, this, as I enlarge the actual text in here, my panes still stay the same. I mean, I don't know if that's a feature or not, but it's kind of annoying, especially if I'm streaming like this. I have to actually go in here and change the font size. For example, buffer font, I think it is the UI font size, and I would need to change it 20. Whoa. Right. So yeah, even now it's not great because it needs to be almost the same as the UI. Also, I need to change this so I can see that it's 37 lines. That's how I know this is large enough for streaming. Anyway, okay, I need to make this like 25. Right. Okay, now it is actually. Okay. Moving on. Start working, and then we can continue as I do. Okay, looking at the plan. So here's Claude Code inside of Zed. It's basically, okay, one thing I really like is that Vim mode actually works here. Like I actually can move between my editor here and then using command W and command WL will move it between these two panes, which is extremely nice if you don't like touching the keyboard. I mean, touching the mouse like I do. Okay, let's see. What am I am working on this. This is a Claude Code plan and plan markdown file that I'm currently working through. Just basically implementing still working. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is the third day, but basically I am working on my Claude Maestro application, and I am still trying. Yes, this has been more tricky than I thought. Still trying to make this expandable. Also, this should not be shown if there's only one message that is collapsed. Does that make sense? Okay. And I'm just gonna go through and read through this. Check. Okay, looking at the plan, I can see that it already addresses your concern, the create message group component section, and the example implementation in step 6. The plan explicitly handles right. Okay, the plan correctly specifies that ungrouped messages is collapsed. Grouped with only one messages also have is collapsible false. When collapsible is false, the expand collapse button is not shown. The message renders directly. The plan already handles this requirement. No change needed. I actually already implemented, so this is like my fifth, I would say this is my third version of this plan. Basically what I found is that the better the plan is, the better the implementation is. I know that's super simple, but sometimes like I would generate the plan and very briefly look at it and then just have it implement, and then it ends up terrible. But now I'm actually spending a lot more time reviewing the plan that Claude Code has generated, which really, it's basically what it's going to, it's literally the changes that it's going to make. It literally shows me the changes that it's going to make, which allows me to review it before it actually implements it, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Okay. Benefits of group structure. Yeah, I don't need to know that. Create message group component. Create a component that handles rendering message groups. Wonderful. Features render single messages directly for collapsible groups. Show expand collapse button. Handle animation when expanding, collapsing. Show count of hidden messages. Actually, one thing I want to do here is when messages are collapsed or expanded, make sure that there's no animation. So the action is instant. Also, analyze the current message setup current message rendering, because I believe the animation, because there's a default animation that is also happening whenever messages changes. We don't want that to be triggered when expanding or collapsing. Okay. Let's see if this works. Yeah, and then also another thing that I feel kind of have kept me away from Zed is like having to set up all this, like the key maps and then settings. There's a lot of difference, like very nuanced difference between Zed and Windsurf or any VS Code fork. And that's because I have all my key commands already set up in those, and in here I don't, which is kind of annoying. And I really don't like setting up my key commands over and over again, because there's a lot that I customize because I don't like using the mouse as much. I try to use as little as possible, but this is extremely nice. And most of the vim command works, except yeah, there's just a few that I need to really figure out where they are placed. And also, I don't know if you've experienced this before, but like Zed doesn't have a leader key. Or maybe it does, but I don't know where to change the leader key. And that kind of frustrates me. So if I open Vim key map, your key map file uses deprecated settings, which can be automatically updated. A backup and update. Okay, nice. That's the thing. It's like, where do I customize my Vim bindings? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, let's just go back. Okay, let's see what it has done here. Make sure, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Always allow. This interface is actually really nice. I'm shocked. I like how clean this is. Way cleaner and way more responsive than Windsurf. I do like this. I do like this a lot. Create collapse message indicator. Create a styled button component. Okay. And then I'm trying to find, okay, I need to search for Vim mode. Okay. Zed Vim customize key. Okay, modify key mask of Vim in Zed editor. But even, I added some line, nothing happens after. Allow. Whoa, look at this weird thing. The notification. Okay, cool. I like that it has notification too. Okay, render single message directly, no animation. Okay. Updated the plan to address requirements, no expand collapse button for single messages, no animation to expand collapse. Added multiple notes throughout plan emphasizing instant, okay, without animation. Need to disable or make condition for existing animation base bubble message. The current motion.div with animate presence will trigger on every expand collapse. Okay, scroll animation should not be triggered during collapse expand. Yeah, should not be triggered already. Identify existing animation, right. Okay, looks like it's made some changes here. Group collapse, single message, just render it. Nice. Important, remove or disable animate presence and motion animation in base message bubble but the base bubble has motion.div and init with initial. Okay. The animation These animation will trigger every expand collapse, causing unwanted visual effect. Replace or make, okay. Oh, it's asking me to, oops, did I just, okay. Here. Rather than replacing the motion.div with regular div, I'd like to make the animation conditional so that if new messages are added to the chat history, then animation, then there should be animation. But if we are just expanding or collapsing messages, then there should be no animation. Okay. Okay, I also, Now, trying to modify my Vim key bindings. How do I get to my Vim key bindings? I think it was here somewhere. Was it here? Oh, settings? Oh, this is not. Why is it so hard to just find Vim? Custom key. This is closed, so hopefully, This is a thing with using a new editor. There's a lot of issues or either things that is not yet completed. Okay, this is done, so man, I'm jumping all over the place, but I don't care. Update the plan to make animation conditional rather than removing them entirely. Animation control flag, expanding or collapsing to the message expansion store to track whether toggling group, when disable animation is true, renders regular div without motion effect. When false, uses the existing motion.div animation. Okay, timing control. Whoa. What is going on here? What is going on here? This is no. Oh my gosh. Went completely off the rails, I think. Track if we're currently expanding collapsing animation. Collapsing. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Or maybe I should just, I'm gonna reject all here. I wonder if there's like a checkpointing for plan. Nope, I don't think there's a way to actually go back. I know cursor has like checkpoints, but there seems to be no checkpoint here. That's fine. Okay, overview, implement clickable collapsed messages. Right, back in. In fact, let me just open Kit here and see what it has changed. Render single messages directly, no groups with one message. Renders directly to UI. Okay, no animation instant. Right. Important, remove or disable animate presence and motion animations in base bubble. The current base bubble motion.div, okay, props, the animation will trigger on every collapse expand, causing unwanted visual effect. Replace motion.div with regular div or make animation conditional. Accept expansion state prop if needed. You know, I will leave that in. I'm sure I'm gonna have to review this again if the implementation sucks. 7, disable animations in base message bubble to prevent triggering on expand collapse. Critical animation notes. The current implementation has animations in several places that needs to be addressed. Base message bubble uses framer motion animate presence. Transition, these animations will trigger when message are. Okay, solution, either remove animations entirely or move them conditionally based on an expanding flag. Has scroll animation. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me just go ahead and implement this plan. Oh, the key commands here, rough, very rough. I'm still not used to using Zed, so I'm gonna have to click around a bit. Let's see. What do I want to do? Do I have any? Just want to check that I don't have any weird agents here. You know what? These agents can go because I don't need them. Cut. Where's the delete button? Remove from project. What did I just do? What? Oh my gosh. And it totally cleared my session. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just want to delete these. Trash. Delete. Yes. Thank you. /implement 200. Okay. I don't like that. This is one of the features I really like about Claude Code, the auto completion if I hit tab. But in here, there's no such thing. So what am I supposed to do? Like copy the plan? I guess I can just navigate to the plan. And how do I go do that? Is that, what was the command? Oh, it's command P. So 200, I can go here, go ahead and implement the plan laid out in this file. Well, that's doing that. Let me take a look more at Zed, Vim mode. Okay, I mean, I think we're good with Claude Code in here. Actually, I want to see the roadmap. What is the roadmap? 1.0 is coming in spring. So native Git support, edit prediction, a tool that predicts your next move. Oh, it's shipped? What do you mean?
Changing this JavaScript tree structure, I'm changing it from root node to sort of mechanical change. Out with this and get this mechanical change done a little bit faster.
Oh, I see. It's just the tab thing. Agentic editing, make agentic editing native. Let's see, is this just like tab completion?
This is the Zed Code editor agent panel. And if you want, you can even use Olama to bring your own model. I'm going to finish through the code base and make all of these new making progress. Expand this and just see, okay, there were 3 different files.
Not quite. Windows support. Improve user experience, AI extensions. Okay. Scalability, yeah. Beyond one, oh, okay. Zed on the web, really. Multi-agent collaboration, notebooks, but accessibility, extensible editor, okay. This is interesting. They've really put a lot of work into this recently, and I actually really enjoy the documentation. It's better than VSCode documentation. Oh, look, Claude Code's done. And the notification feature is nice. I don't know if, oh, okay, allow all. This is, can I just make it always allow all? So I don't need to continue approving every little thing. Okay, let's see what they have here in the documentation. I kind of want to see, code completion, okay, AI, wow, they have a whole section for AI. Overview, we have configuration agent panel, inline assistant, use control enter, okay. No one, I feel like no one uses this anymore. Edit prediction. Okay. Zed edit prediction was initially introduced via banner on title bar. Click on it, would take you to modal button, enable predictions. Okay. But if you haven't come across the banner, Zed edit prediction is the default edit prediction provider, and you should see it right away in your status bar. Okay. Here. No, I don't want Copilot. Close right doc. Where is it? Prediction only appear inline when holding. Okay, let's try this. Go to settings here, and then edit predictions. Let's go with eager for now. Oh my gosh, Copilot has started. Interesting. Use Zed AI instead. Okay. Why is there like a slash? What does that mean? Okay, this file is excluded, right? Okay, what about this one? Okay, so it is working. It just hasn't made any predictions yet. Oh, so that is annoying that I have to keep all. Okay, Hopefully it will not ask me to either approve or reject again. This is kind of really annoying if there's no like accept everything mode. Oh, interesting. Oh, why would you do this to me? Oh, I see. It's not, it's just, it doesn't matter. It will keep going. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what else it has here. Switching mode, subtle. Yeah, eager is the one I'm using. And then conflict with other tab actions. Yeah, it's fine. Configuring edit prediction keybinds. Edit prediction. This looks fine. I don't need any of this. Great. Text thread. What is text thread? Text thread is threads in agent panel function similarly to any other editor. You can use custom key bindings and work with multiple cursors. Okay, allowing for seamless transitions between coding and engaging in discussions with the language model. Oh, I see. Text thread is basically chat, right? It doesn't make changes to the code, I think. Seems like it. Okay. Editing a text thread. Yeah, I barely use this kind of feature. Rules file. Zed support including .rules file at the top level of work trees, and they act as project level instructions that are included in all your interactions with agent panel. Other names for this file are also supported for compatibility with other agents, but note that the first file which matches this list will be used. First file that matches. Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter what it's named. It seems like a rule essentially. Okay, currently Zed support .rule files across the directory rules, which, okay, so it doesn't matter which one, as long as if the first one that it finds will be used. Okay, that's actually really nice. I'm actually really happy about this because I really don't like, because sometimes I use multiple different agents and they all have different naming convention. Kind of annoying. And is it done? It's just, why does it keep pinging me? Okay. Rules, great. That's fine. MCP, don't really care about this for now. Wait, unless there's... Creating an extension. Does it use the same MCP JSON file as Claude Code? No, I don't think so. Seems like it has this, have to define it. Create an extension is not the only way to use MCP server in Zed. You can connect them by adding their commands directly in settings.json. So I have to add it to settings.json. Maybe I'll look at this later, but I don't really use MCP server for now. Okay. Configuration, LM providers. Okay. Subscription, plans usage, billing model. Okay. That's great. Extensions overview. They have debugger extensions. I don't use this. Theme extensions. MCP server extensions. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of documentation. That's great. Okay, nice. Not terrible. Not the. Is it going or? I can't tell whether this is still working. It seems like it's still working. Yeah, but let me. Okay, I feel like I need to figure out some keyboard shortcuts here. Okay, so Command P is. I don't want Command P to be like find. I want to set actually Vim control menu. Could I just add space F? Is that a thing? I wonder what I need to find. I basically want to replace this Command P that opens the find files, because in Windsurf it's space F that I have to bind it, and I'm kind of used to it now. Okay, let's see. Key map. File finder. Okay. Could I just go file? Oh, here it is. Does this work? No? Nope, it does not work. Huh. How do I specify space here? Or can I set it? Oh my gosh. That's annoying. Let's see what I did in here. Open keyboard shortcuts. You know, maybe I just have to live with it. maybe it just won't work. Doesn't matter. All right, looks like, man, it has been stuck here for a while. I'm not happy about this. Maybe Zed's just not gonna work out. I don't think it's gonna work out. This doesn't. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Oh well, I tried. Sorry, Zed, you are too much for me to move off VS Code fork. I'm just that lazy. I just can't. I just don't want to have to deal with different key bindings, and it's just too much. I'm not here to work on and learn a new editor. I want to. I like Zed. It's just too much of a time investment. It's not that it's a bad editor. I feel like these days when you're trying to move into a different editor, that's why there's so many VS Code fork, because people are so used to VS Code fork, I feel like, and it's so easy to just jump from one to another. If you're jumping from VS Code fork to Zed, it's like not as big of a jump as to like something like a NeoVim, but it's still a jump in terms of like, okay, you're gonna have to set up all your key commands again. And especially if you've customized your key commands in specific ways in VS Code, it might not translate over to Zed, and it just takes time to actually do all that, which I don't really want to spend doing that. Also, can I just like kill Open Code for good? How do is that an extension? Open Code is... Uninstall. GG's, goodbye Open Code. Open Code I tried Open Code yesterday. It just sucked, unfortunately. Did not work very well. Or maybe it was the model I was using. I don't know which one, but I did not enjoy using Open Code at all. At all. It made me lose confidence in using AI agents to code. I try to avoid that as much as possible. Whoa, this looks very different. Did Claude Code get an update? Did Claude Code get an update? Wait, I need to find this. Claude Code release. Did they make changes? Claude Code changelog. This is Claude, but I need to see Claude Code. Where's the complete changelog? Okay. /model validates model name, fix bash tool crash caused by malformed shell syntax parsing. Okay. Right. Added partial streaming support, include partial messages. Okay. Nice. All right. Clear. And what I want to do here is I'm actually going to re-implement. Whoa. Oh, okay. Basically just these. I need to revert these files, discard all 5 files, and then revert these as well. Discard changes. Discard changes. Yeah, I think I'm done trying new editors for a while, at least for now. I feel like I really want to use NeoVim. I just have to think about like how much time investment I'm willing to spend and throw away. It's more about time than anything. It's not that I'm against it. Okay, critical animation notes. The current implementation, right, base message bubble. Okay, let's see what this plan does. I'm gonna commit the plan first. Updated collapse messages plan. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to implement the plan, implement the plan here. All right. And while that's doing that, I wish Claude Code, yeah. You know what? That's the other feature I want. Really, I should have done this all in my application, but I'm just going to finish this feature in my application of my Claude Maestro application, and then I'll use Claude Maestro application to start building, because this workflow is getting annoying because there's no notification or anything to tell me when a task is complete. Okay, well, Zed, that was a good run for like an hour or two. I know I probably need to spend more time with Zed. It's just not. Just not. Every time I think about switching to a different IDE, I feel like, yes, I really want to do this, but then when I actually do it, it's like, oh, but I miss the features I had every single time. Every single time. Unless it's like another VS Code fork, then it's like, okay, well, I still have all those features, and all the settings come through anyway. But Zed is very attractive to me. Oh my gosh, this microphone is driving me nuts. Okay. Well, we'll see how this works out. Oh. Auto install extension. I wonder what extensions there are for Zed. Oh, there's quite a few extensions here already. Mac OS Classic theme. Tokyo Night theme. I love this theme, but install in Zed. Always open in Zed. Okay. Theme selector Tokyo. Nope. Does not show up. Whoa, this is really terrible theme. Oh, here it is. Extensions. Install. Let's see. This is not Tokyo Night. Theme, toggle, Tokyo. Oh, there it is. This is the one. That's nice. That's better. I still don't like this Claude Code. There's too many features missing here. I don't like it. I don't like it. And also it got stuck implementing a plan. And there's also no bypass permissions unless there's like a settings. Oh, allow running commands without asking for. Ooh, there it is. I guess that was my bad for not looking at these settings in the first place. Use modifier to submit a message. Make modifier, command enter, control enter. Required to send messages. No. Okay. MCP. Right. Oh, I can use LM Studio as well. That's cool. Ollama as well. Very cool. Why did I not? I'm glad that this is in here, but I should have looked at this beforehand. Oh, that was my bad. Okay. Let me see what extensions, set extensions, themes. Ooh, this cat pussin'. Let's try this one. Oops. Ooh. Theme. Whoa. You know, I don't like the italics one. This one's good. This one's good too. This one. Let's see what other extensions. Docker, Vue, Ruby. Okay. Svelte. Dart has one too. Interesting. What is cat, puss, and blur? Haven't seen that thing before. Oh, you can have this MCP server here as well. Wonder if they have... Oh, they do have Supabase. One. Debug adapter. Okay. Interesting. Really? Do you need to install language server? I thought these should already be... Okay, so they do have quite a few extensions available. Interesting. But now, for example, if I went back to Zed and I open the terminal, button run dev here, create another terminal, cd electron, button run dev. Ooh, whoops. Did I still have this open? Still had that open, that's why. And this one too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill this one. Go back to Zed. I thought I was gonna leave Zed. Ugh, look at me. So indecisive. Run dev. Okay. Doesn't seem like it actually made any changes here. You didn't make any changes. Group message. Group sequence counter, that's fine. Message grouping. Use group message. You didn't implement everything. You didn't. Oh, shoot. Collapse message indicator, message group component. Clearly it didn't. Implement everything, did it? I felt like this didn't work at all. This is the worst implementation it's done so far. Yet. Yeah. It's totally borked. Does not work. What happened here? These plans are being... Oh my gosh. Wow, this microphone stand is driving me nuts. Okay, implement clickable. Am I gonna have to like reread this whole thing every single time it make change? Animation. That's what I need to do. I need to get rid of. Man, basically, Claude Code completely failed implementing this plan. This is not great. Not great at all. Clear. Update task management store to assign group IDs. Modify the store to assign group ID when messages are added. Okay. Message group. Create message group component. Where is message group? Message group component. Message group. Where is this? Oh my gosh, please don't name it message group component. Message history. Render message. Oh, right. Right. You know, I think I know what's happening here. Because this is because these tasks are already created and message gets grouped during the creation of messages. So what I need to do is actually create page, we'll change homepage to solid green. I need to create a new task, and hopefully this time it will group messages together. I think. Maybe. Okay, so it did. Oh wow, this is nice. Except for this ring, which it should be pretty easy. One hidden message, yeah, sure. Let's see how many of these it will group together. It's great. Just staring at the screen. Oh, it only does 2. Fine. Nice. Except for this. That's a weird, this is probably need to set the Z index of this so it's above here, or either set this so it's below my chat box. Anyway, this looks fine. Let's just go ahead and implement the plan. It's gonna move on to code and then see if it actually, I don't think I need this anymore. Oh well. Man, creating work tree takes a while. Oh, because it's running bun install as well. Hopefully. Okay. Collapse some messages. I am looking forward. Okay, one message collapsed. Very nice. Two message collapse. Oh, cool. That's very cool. Right. This seems to work pretty well. So what I'm going to do is now I'm actually going to close Claude Code here, terminate. It actually implement everything well. And I'm actually going to go to message group, indicator, collapse message indicator. I believe this is the button. Yes, it is the button. And focus out. Okay, this is the annoying thing. Can I just delete everything here? Yeah. D2. There we go. Hopefully this will no longer. Nice. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add hover cursor pointer. There we go. And I don't actually need the hover background muted. This can go, and this can go as well. Nice. And also the background muted here can go. And then this seems to be like a padding here. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to BG green 500, and I'm going to look at this. And you can see that there is some kind of padding with, okay, PX2. I'm going to go PX0. There. Okay. And now I can remove this entirely, and it's better aligned now. Still not 100%. Is that because of the gap? No. The gap's fine, but it might be something. I don't think I can move it any further left, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay, this looks good. This actually is exactly what I wanted. I'm just going to queue up another task just to test it out. Jeez, why is this mic stand so bad? Okay, stay. Change homepage background to solid green. All right, let's see. What happens if I just, okay. Let's see if this looks better. And I'm gonna change the theme. I think this is the Claude Code session ID. So if I actually go ghosty, and I can actually continue this chat right in Claude Code. So if I Claude, is it resume? Whoa. No, I don't want to do that yet. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. 5 hidden messages. Nice. Okay. Though it did try, it modified that 5 times. Weird. I hope, you know what? That's fine. Wow, this is actually, so modifying the plan really does make a difference. That's a huge difference. I actually didn't think it would be this great, but now all I have to do is just review the code that it wrote. Everything works, so that's a huge improvement. And this basically, I would say that this is basically one shot. As long as I have the plan, I understand what the plan's doing and modify the plan to my own specification, because I know exactly what data structure I want to build. Because weirdly enough, sometimes Claude Code really goes on a tangent with data structure and creating like different stores that don't need to be there and overcomplicating it. And I just reel it back during the planning stage before implementing the code. And once that's done, like the implementation's the easy part once you have the plan done. At least that's what I figured. Okay. This is code face view, so it's this here. Man, this is so much better. So much better. Also, the animation still works too. So good. Well done, Claude Code. And me. Task ID. VSCode, okay. Just make sure I understand what it's doing here. Message history. So, okay. How come why does message history need the phase? Message history, phase, task phase. Could we not already get that from the, I believe, use task phase? Yeah, I already have this. Wait. Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do is actually, let me just double check where this is being used. Being used in code phase, which is being passed ID, and then it's being used here as well. Yeah, there's no need to put, okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask Claude Code, analyze message history component meticulously, and review whether we actually need the phase. Where actually, I just need to double check where this is used. Message groups, use message, use group message. Is that the only place? And then message list. Component that renders the list of messages using grouped structure. Analyze message history component meticulously and review whether we actually need to pass in the task phase. The reason for this is because we already have a hook use task phase, which could easily be used instead. Determine whether used instead. Ultra think and determine whether this is ultra think and determine if this change will make the code more readable. Okay, that was terribly worded prompt, but as long as I get the point across. Okay, analysis, the message history component. After meticulous analysis of message history component and its usage pattern, here's my analysis. Okay, we see phase prop as a prop, which is hard-coded by its parent. Okay, both parent components already use task phase, but only for checking loading condition, not for passing to message history. Keep phase prop, single responsibility, explicit data flow, component reusability. By accepting phase as a prop, message history remains flexible for component future. Oh, I see. Yeah, decoupling. Issue found. There are performance issues on line 102. Use group message is called twice in message list and message history. Unused result. This duplicate, oh wow, is this not being used? This is the message history. Let's just go to file. Where is this being used? Sure. I hope this does not break anything else. Okay. Separation of concern, message history shouldn't, okay, blah, 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 blah. Great. Let's just check that this is still working. Oh gosh. Oh, every time, hydration issue. Okay. Looks fine to me. Looks good. Actually, Can you make it red? Oh, that's dead. Failed. Okay. Actually, I really want to check out. Change home page background to solid green. Let's see if this still works if I chat with it after the plan has been created. Why not use task face? Okay. Message history. Why do I even have this? Oh, this is dead. Okay, so it does work. Great. It's just once you go through the coding phase, the plan phase task box should be disabled. Okay, that's fine. Separate concern, explicit data flow, testability, reusability. Okay, let's just keep going with my code review here. Sure. Okay, code message renderer, code message bubble. Wait, where is this being used? Oh, I see. And then message bubble, collapse count. Okay. Base message bubble. Disable animation. So then if disabled animation, we use the div. If not, we use Oh, interesting. So this base message bubble must be super little now. Okay. Oh, because it moved a lot of rendering out. But why? If it's just, this seems very redundant. Is this the same? Oh, this one uses normal rendering with animation for new messages. Oh gosh, this, I need to reevaluate this whole component. This does not look like what I was. It's not doing much, so I don't know if this is even needed, but I do need to, might as well double check where this is being used. Okay. Render content. Render content here as well. I guess I can just ask Claude Code, why is this clear message bubble. Base message bubble seems to hardly be doing anything much. Analyze all relevant code that uses this component and let me know, and ultra thing, and let me know what purpose this serves. Also, if we should just get rid of the component altogether, or could we move more? You have any other ideas? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what else it has changed here. Collapse message indicator. This was fine. Message group component. Didn't we already have a message group component? This message grouping. Okay, message group. Okay. What did Claude Code say? After analysis, base message is a minimal wrapper that wraps content around div with, okay, conditionally adds a key prop when animations are enabled. Issue. The component provides minimal value, just adds a wrapper div with full. The only logic is toggling the key prop based on disabled animation. No shared behavior, state management, or complex logic. Creates unnecessary abstraction layer. Recommendation, remove base message bubble. The component should be removed. Minimal functionality. Okay, unnecessary abstraction, simple replacement. Each message bubble can handle the wrapper div directly. The disable animation prop isn't even being used currently, but if needed for future grouping, it can be handled directly in component. Great. Please. Why am I saying please? Great. Go ahead and implement this refactor. Right, okay, message grouping. Yep, this looks good. I think this is probably used in task management. Yeah, this is used in here. So where is this located? In utilities? Should probably move this to store. Where's the stores? Task into here. So it's all living together. $10K, and then this is fine. Whoa, what is this? Why is it importing like this? Clean up expansion state for this task. Import use the store at the top of the function to avoid circular dependencies. No. You're not going to do this. Oh my gosh. Successfully remove base message bubble component and refactor the code. Remove base message bubble imports from plan message bubble and code message bubble. Right. Seems fine. Let's double check. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. All right. Okay. And that's that. What? Remove task. Okay. This seem right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, where am I? Whoa, 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 whoa. Move UI cleanup, remove, okay, dynamic, move dynamic import of that. Create a custom hook. Use remove task hook that handles both task removal from UI. State cleanup, ensures expansion, okay. So, use remove task. Okay. This looks pretty good. I'm literally eating plain bread here. Okay, these looks fine, this looks fine. Message group, I'm gonna move this. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, this is inside. No, wait, what? Oh, this is inside task details. Man, there's a lot of things inside task details. I really need to, I guess it is in the task details page. So, fine. All right. Let's keep moving. My goal is literally to ship out this feature today. I don't care. No, not today, like in the next 15 minutes. I'm just finishing reviewing this and then I'm gonna merge it. I don't care. I don't think I've made any backend changes, so it's going to be really easy to poop this out. Okay. This looks good. Remove task. Okay, yeah, remove task. That's only the changes here. Great, great, great. Yep. Clear expansion for tasks, fine. Message grouping, I think this, I want to move this into tasks here. And then task management store, add message, assign group ID, message group, okay, yeah. I really should rename this to message utils. Okay. Wonderful. That is good. Task management store looks great. Barely any change here. Use group messages. This is a new hook. I think this looks good. This looks good. Yep. Message expansion store. And is this being, okay, it is being persisted. So storage. All right. Yeah, this is fine. Task message, add group ID for collapsible messages. Wonderful. Okay, I am now going to commit this. So added ability to what? Added ability to expand and collapse messages. Commit, sync, and now all I have to do is, let me show you. I've been working on dev2. I need to merge dev2 into main. So fast forward main to dev2. Actually, before I push it, I'm just gonna run build locally before all right. I'm gonna see if this actually updates live. So Claude Maestro. This is the actual this is the actual live version of the application. I'm now going to push all the changes. Gonna go to Vercel to make sure that the deployment actually works. Hopefully I'm not sharing any crazy secrets here, but whatever. And if this works, then this should automatically update on next refresh. Hopefully. Okay. It's deployed. Maybe. It's ready. So clearly, if I just refresh this, which it should be, I can page background to solid green, and I can go in here, and we should be able to see the drop down. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, that is a nice release pipeline. That is how it should be. Oh, I love that. It's taking a while to generate the plan, weirdly. Okay, so it did generate the plan. Looks good. And as you can see, the hide and show button works amazingly. Didn't even need, this was literally a hot reload on a release version of the app. Crazy. This is awesome. This is perfect. Exactly what I needed. Well, that's kind of done for this release. It's push, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on my next feature, but that's gonna have to be for another time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.